Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O. Sorry. It reminds me of that one, what is her name? Celine Dion. Say only the vowels of her name aloud. I recently found this song called Scott and Zelda. I don't know what's happening. I'm having like a K-pop phase. I don't even like K-pop like that, but now I am. And I can't sing any of it, so I'm just left like And today, I gotta say happy Mother's Day to anybody who celebrates. I hope it is a beautiful day where you can spend time. And my chat is not loading, but I literally see people talking. Welcome in, Jose. Welcome in, Lemon. But your L here. And hello, Ace. And hello. Room number is 572494. Do a backflip? I wish I could. Thank you for the head pat. I appreciate it. Da 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 da. And thank you so much for the redeems. I appreciate them. Everybody logging in. Lemon is here both on YouTube and on Twitch. And welcome in, everyone. Meow, 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 meow. Meow, 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 meow. Can you let me know how sick do I sound on a scale of 1 to 10? I don't hear Yu-Gi-Oh at all, so I wonder what happened. Twitch is not working at all. Something is happening. I need to go to Botrix. What phobias do we have? Like, I'm just curious, like in general, what phobias do we have? And hello, I think I saw Snuggy. Snuggy, I know, has is it arachna or arachnophobia? I have to look this up. Does anyone have like colorophobia? You have no phobia? Really? It's just a really rough voice. I see. I have a lot of them. It's hard to scare me and make me creeped out. I see. I'm pretty easy to scare. I won't lie. I think a lot of things scare me. And thank you so much for the cookie and the donut. I appreciate those. I also need to refund Lemon. All the boos in chat are crazy. Let me go ahead and start this duel with Ace while I try to figure out what's going on with chat. That's the one thing I wish like YouTube and Twitch would do better. Like, make sure that I can see chat, you know? You know, Scott and Zelda. I try to refund everyone if I cannot get to their thing on stream. I try to. Megalophobia. What is that? I have to look that up. Define megalophobia. Melophobia. Is it melophobia? That's what it auto-corrected to, so I'm assuming that's what you said. Megalo. Megalo sounds like piccolo. Melophobia is Excessive irrational fear or aversion to music. That's not what Snuggy has. Megalophobia. What is that? I didn't even know you could have melophobia. Of like intense fear of music. I guess you're not here if you have melophobia. You cannot be in this stream. Megalophobia is an intense irrational fear of large objects, ranging from buildings and vehicles to natural formations and large animals. Large animals I can understand, but like what do you mean buildings? Like aren't all buildings large? Arachnophobia. Spiders. Or arachnids, specifically. So I guess scorpions as well. For me, I have 3 major fears, which is mysophobia, which I talk about a lot, which is probably like the biggest source of inconvenience in my life. Because I feel like if I wasn't afraid of like contamination, then I wouldn't worry about like a lot of things. But other than that, I also have the fear of heights. But like how many situations are you facing like height issues? You know what I mean? Like I get scared climbing up ladders. I cannot get above like 2 rungs. But like in what situation would I need that? If anything, I just get Snuggy to pick up cookies from the top shelf, you know? You have it really bad, so it sucks. Arachnophobia, right? And my Twitch chat is not working. Okay, so I guess I can't read the chat from my screen because it is simply not working. Like, I don't even know what to say. I can't even see YouTube, so I'm going to close this. And then I'm going to open up YouTube on my phone because it is not working on my screen. You'll get the top cookies. You'll get the cookies from the top for you. I love heights. That's crazy to me. Ooh. You know Scott and Zelda. And hello, Hypnotic. Hypnotic taking over me. Is it possible to have the fear of whips? Possibly. It might actually exist. I hope you enjoy my music notes. Ooh. I have to look then. I have to see. I have to define. Okay, I'll take it. I like their pointer finger. I like the pointing finger. In general, I like ballet too. I actually really love music. Peacock! But like biblically accurate peacock. You have like multiple wings. Don't even play Lemon. Snuggy is like really big. Like, what was it? 6'5"? I think 195 centimeters, something like that. How tall are you again, Snuggy? If you're still here. Elf Note version. James, I'm so glad you came in because I was thinking about you. Before stream, I saw your video of NTE. Neverness to Everness, I think. I didn't know you played. I don't play. I just saw it. So I was like, oh, that's interesting. It goes hard. Lemon plays NTE. Teslaphobia. What is that? I know I didn't just draw a bunch of spell cards. And thank you so much for the ping. I appreciate it. I don't play NTE at all. The idea is that every S rank character I pick up, the showcase on the characters how to utilize them properly. Honestly, that's such a good series. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no, 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 no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no, 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 no. I think the goal would actually be to Monster Reborn, get somebody and attack this guy. So we can at least get 1 damage in, you know? You're afraid of heights, but you're 6'2". You are the height. Don't you understand, Snuggie? Just kidding, just kidding. I'm also afraid of heights. I do have a little bit of trouble with escalators. I know I have. Is that its own separate fear? The fear of escalators. It is a it is a phobia. How is that? Like, that's so escalophobia. I didn't even know that was its own, but I do have kind of, I avoid escalators in general. Because it feels extremely risky and extremely dangerous. And then for anyone who's like, what do you mean dangerous? I mean, like, that one time I almost fell, and then I was a kid, and the only reason I came out unscathed is because a random stranger saw me falling off and, like, grabbed my collar before I did. So ever since that day, I realized I can get on escalators, but I have to, like, hype myself up, and I have to hold the rail, which is crazy because that's why I have to have, like, hand sanitizer all the time, because you have anime girl phobia. Don't, and I repeat, send me pictures of LOL, jank. That's crazy. You have the fear of elevators, and it's only because of the episode of Fresh Prince of... Now, this is a story all about how my life got turned upside down. What's up? Hello, America. 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 I always think of Bandit Keith. And it's actually, like, pretty... Because... It's so funny because Bandit Keith is so, like, so American. It is funny. It's so American, it's suspicious. You know, Scott and Zelda. Hence why my NTE content is all about the segment called Gamer Guide Mechanic. I saw that. And in every gacha game, if I can't be Master Duel all the time, I got gacha such as Genshin, ZZZ, and now NTE. As a heads up for today's duel, switching out Ancient, so you'll be facing something else. Ooh, fancy. What do you know about Wilbur Smithsonian? LOL. And hello, Cole. LOL, Snuggie, that is crazy. I don't even have Arc Raiders. Oh, don't cry. Wait, Snuggie, you said how tall you are, right? I feel like I just read it again. You said 6'5"? No, 6'2". You keep getting taller in my head. Like, every day, I think, like... to me, like, everybody's default height is, like, 5'2". You know, just, like, a little bit taller than me. Like, 5'4" or something. And then I feel like Snuggie keeps getting bigger. I have to look that up in centimeters. What is that? You said 5'2". No, 6'2". 6'2", right? 187. That is huge. Like, I see that. I'm 152. So, like, whew. You know, Scott and Zelda. Oh, of course, of course. I knew you were joking. I have logs on carrier trucks phobia because of Final Destination. The only thing I think of when I see the word final is, it's the final countdown. Doo-doo-doo-doo. And thank you so much for the follow. That's what this box on my head is. I'm 5'10". 6'5" is crazy. It is crazy. Snuggie is 6'2", which is 182? No, 187. See what I mean? It gets bigger every time I think about it. Six on your end. How is everyone so tall? What is the average, like, male height? I have to look this up. Average. Is everyone just that tall? Average male height. I'll look up USA. Because 70% of my followers are actually from the USA. Average, people are 5'9". So 175 centimeters. You see, 5 anything, I think that's like, you know, like regular. Like I can imagine that. But like when you start branching into the 6, I'm like, you're tall. 5'11", that's also pretty tall. Guess what? And thank you so much for the hearts. I appreciate it. Love madolche, pleasure to pass it on. And can you play? Sure, sit in the line. Can you play? Can I play what? Can I play Yu-Gi-Oh? I am. That's an auto context clip. Really? I didn't even notice. Did I say something crazy? I'm 5'5". You see, 5'5", that's very normal, Lemon. Like, that's a good height. Like, that makes sense. You're 180. That is very tall. That is very tall, Elf. I'm trying to think. Is your name... should I call you L or Van? Nothing starts with N and ends on G. Nothing starts with N. I'm trying to think about it. Nag. The word nag. Can I play? Yes, you can. Just go ahead and sit in the line. Sit in the duel room. And welcome in, Gamble. You're here early. You're normally here around like an hour or two from now. Like usually 2 hours. Like right when I'm about to end. Think about it. Think about it. Nothing. Oh! I was like, yeah. I was about to be like, yeah, of course things start with N and end with G. So I thought nag, but yes, nothing. Which TV dad did y'all grow up with? Phil, this, that, them, or them? What is Timmy Turner's dad? That's who I grew up with. I didn't really grow up with TV dads in general, because I rarely leaned toward anything out of animation. And even with animation, it was never like adult animation. So never like Family Guy, Simpsons, nothing quite like that. So a lot of the demographic that I had was mainly for teens or like kids. So like Teen Titans, but like who's a dad in Teen Titans? Batman? But he doesn't even appear. Like I'm literally trying to... Kitty's dad appeared for like a little bit, but that's not really... Timmy Turner's dad was savage. He was, I won't lie. You know, Scott and Zelda. How's it going? I liked and subscribed. I appreciate you, Gamer Andy. Welcome in. How you doing? With a name like Gamer Andy, I would assume you stream. Do you stream at all or make videos? Which would you choose? To be 6'1", but always 200 pounds, or 5, but always under 100 and... So, tall and thick or short and skinny? Well, I'm already 5. I think maybe 110 is a little too thin. I'm already short. Like, that's fine. And I've come to grips with it. I'm fun size, okay? Don't call me short. I'm fun size. Oh, Jimmy Neutron. I love Jimmy Neutron. Actually, I'm gonna amend my statement. Jimmy Neutron's dad is, like, top tier. Like, top tier. Like, probably one of the best fathers in animation. Fun size. LOL, yeah, true. You know, Scott and Zelda. Plushie size. I am trying to get a plushie. There's this game I've been playing, and they are in production of making a stuffed animal, and I want it. I want it. What's that one meme? It's like, I want the whole world. This. I want this and this and this. I deserve it. That's how I feel. I think Jank is gonna eat me alive because what is this hand? Take you on an adventure. That's crazy. Yeah, yeah. I have the posture. What? I don't know why I default to this posture. Play the Willy Wonka song. I want it now. Yes, yes. I deserve it. Was her name? No, it wasn't Veruca Salt. It was. What was her name? Veruca Salt is the one who chewing gum, right? No, that's Violet. No, I was thinking a whole different anime. I was thinking it's Violet Evergreen. No, it is not. That's a whole different anime. You know, I'm gonna try to bait it a little bit. I'm gonna do this. You're lying. 7'4"? Who's 7 anything? That is not. No, that's crazy. Your best friend's nephew is 7'4", and we all have to look upwards to meet his eyes. I cannot. I don't even think I can look that tall. I have to put that in the height simulator, because what is that? This Seto deck featured the cards he used against. If he has gigantism. Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that. If you spelt it right, yes, I think so. You're 7'4", you're lying. You're lying. You're lying just. Unless you have gigantism. Because then that's a whole separate thing. It is Violet. Veruca. My great-granddad, he's 7'7". How is anybody that tall? Like, how is that physically possible? I don't know. That's, like, crazy to me. And hello, Nugget. Ooh, does Uncle Iroh count as a TV dad? Sort of. You know, I'll take it because he was sort of a father figure to Zuko, right? Sort of. But he's really like an uncle. Like, I mean, he's like literally an uncle, but he was a father figure for Zuko because Iroh was never there for Zuko. Also, your username was... Oh, I didn't realize. Yes, but I do remember you. Thank you so much for letting me know your new name. So you have to rechange your name? Why did you change it? Easy people just be over 6 feet. LOL, that's crazy. Just be 6... Everybody knows that you can just be 6 feet if you want to. Like, if you put your mind to it, you can be... It reminds me of that surgery. You know that surgery that you can, like... Basically, the idea of the surgery is to break your bones and then move them. So basically, like, the doctor will literally... I don't know how to say this without sounding, like, crazy. Because to me, it's crazy. Where you break your bones and then the doctor will, like, move little by little your bone away from your other bone. So they'll break, like, your femur or something in half. And then they'll separate it. And then they'll let the bone grow back. And then you'll be, like... minusculely taller. I'm just saying, whatever height you are, you're perfect. You don't need to do all that. If it's something that you truly want to do because you feel like it will make you feel better, then like, who am I to tell you no? But I want to let you know that you don't need it. You don't need it. I don't even think the surgery is safe and you can be like permanently like paralyzed. So I really wouldn't recommend it. How you doing? Is the queue long? I have no idea, but welcome in, Muzan. I always love to see you. Muzan reminds me of, Demon Slayer. Ooh, and I was talking about Michael Jackson the other day. We really failed him. I feel so sorry for him. And when I say we, I mean, like, in general, because I was not even... Like, I mean, I was there, but, like, I was too young to make any real decisions. I already have Chateau, but I am actually going to get Chateau again because I want a madolche card in the graveyard, right? I don't even know what you did, but we're just going to let that happen. I didn't have, like, the number in your name. Uncle Iroh did have a son who died. Oh, I forgot. It's been a while. I'm hoping Enya Craft comes out next month. What is that about? Would y'all rather have height surgery or massive muscle surgery? If you get crippled by height surgery, can we get disability checks? I don't think so, but I don't know. And thank you so much for the head pet. I appreciate it. Whatever you say, Unc. Literally. How else will I get the basketball scholarship before they figure out I haven't played never basketball in your life? That's crazy. Imagine. To be honest, I don't know how disability works at all. I've never tried to file for it or anything. Oh wow, my leg feels like jello because I was sitting in the weird position for the longest time. Ooh. I'm gonna go ahead and get Madeline because I want Madeline back in my hand for next turn. And I am curious. So we can't get rid of these two. Yes, we want Madeline. I gotta get rid of this guy, and I gotta get rid of this guy. So find some way somehow, and it might as well be right here, right now. Come on, boy. Some people's road to fame begins on streets that have no name. Under the sea, under the sea. A series of machine pendulums. You know what? That reminds me of that one crazy story. Cole, there was like a story where there was a guy who signed up for a Jewish scholarship. He was not Jewish. And he got the scholarship. Like, he literally got it. And it made me giggle so much because nobody checked. Ooh, you're cheeky. You're cheeky for that. You're cheeky. Ah. Okay. I didn't read that. I didn't read it. I didn't read it, and now I will pay for that. So many years ago, many more than I even dare to bear in my mind. From the darkest of the places I found you. All their limbs in their right places, and a heart made of real gold. Sell me your little doll, oh sir, I ask you kind. Under the sea. And hello, Totally. I think you're totally awesome too. I love how it's like toad. Do you like toads? As pendulum monsters, just put even more text on the... Yeah, literally. I don't even read pendulum. It's too much. And how is everyone doing today? I'm doing fantastic. How are you? I'm cooked. I literally made some of the worst decisions right now. But it's fine. I mean, it has to be fine, right? Like, what else are we gonna do, right? Whew. Yeah, I should have attacked with Fruitcake, the other guy, so that I could attack with Tiramisu. Oh, shoot. We're really messed up. We're so messed up. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no, 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 no. Knowing how US health benefit systems work, I bet if you cripple yourself, you can't get disability checks. I have no idea. Would y'all rather cuddle with smelly toads or cat-sized spiders? Cat-sized spiders. In fact, I'm a fan of spiders. I'm the opposite of Snuggy. I love arachnids. Arachnids are cool. They handle mosquitoes for me. When I see them, they're lucky. Lucky! And doing good yourself, you just rested on your bed with 265 plushies, we love to hear it. I don't feel like getting up. I wouldn't either if I had that many plushies. I have quite a few plushies. I have a Kirby collection, so I have a lot of Kirby plushies. And then I also have one Squishmallow. They're Bertwin, the axolotl. And then I have a plushie Dreadful, the Miles birthday, what's it called? Oh geez, that's diabolical. Pen Summon is great. Sofa Pen Summon lets you dump your hand on the field. Just one in jelly or hoot cake, and you got a full madolche combo. That we love to hear it. Woo! I just can't believe. The universe must have divined it. What am I gonna do? Not grab your wrist. I could be a better boyfriend than him. I can do all the things that he never did. I'm just really scared of these guys. This guy is gonna get his effect. If anything, we can get that another turn, like next turn or something. If you could visit another Earth, would you visit them or not? Another Earth? Do you mean like another, like a planet, or do you mean like another dimension? If it's like another Earth just like this, I mean, sure, why not? I don't think it would particularly intrigue me because it's literally just Earth. If it's another dimension, I am curious about my own self in that dimension. Maybe my like loved ones if I'm not around in that other universe. I do think about that a lot, like in general, other universes. If you're asking about like other planets, like if I could like explore another planet or another galaxy or something like that, 100% I would do it. To be honest, like if I could just go to space and not have the risk of dying, you know, like that would be huge for me. But I'm also a pretty big fan. I should bring my gimmick puppet. JK. Spiders are cool except the poisonous ones. I don't even mind the poisonous ones. Can you sing the Fairly Odd Parents theme? I believe I can at least sing a little bit. Timmy was an average kid that no one understands. Mom and Dad and Vicky always giving him commands. But late night, deep inside his room, the magic little fish that grant him every wish is in reality. They are his godparents, Fairly Odd Parents. Wands and wings, floaty crowny things. Odd parents, Fairly Odd Parents. I don't remember the whole song. You would visit another world every time you fall asleep. That, I guess you could say that too. You know, like there's like that psychological aspect as well. Mom and Dad and Vicky always giving him commands. Know what makes me happy? Fills me up with glee. These bones in my jaw don't have a flaw. My shiny teeth and me. Shiny teeth, shiny teeth. My shiny teeth that glisten just like the stars in space. My shiny teeth that sparkle, adding beauty to my face. My shiny teeth, I love them, and they all love me. Why would I talk to you when I got 32? My shiny teeth and me, shiny teeth, shiny teeth. Hey, son, you winning, son? My shiny teeth, I love them, and they all love me. Okay, we're not in a bad position. Ooh, we're not in a bad position. I felt a curse around me, a chill pierce through my body. Day and night these ghosts are haunting, keen on parasitizing on me. Gradually I see the world is covered in ink and bleaches, no colors blending in between. Help feel my lonely heartbeat, hand in mine, get me awake and help make the truth unfolded. Take my body back to freedom, come. Never hide in darkness, find your sword, then keep on chasing, please. Seek a way to daybreak, fighting shadows to the end. Ah, 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 ah. My breath's quickening slowly. Sympathy you could show me. Wondering if someone who could save me from this chilling nightmare. Time never sliding away. Can I hear the laughter howling, as well as horrors from the deep? Help, feel my lonely heart be hand in mine, get me awake and help. Make the truth unfolded, take my body back to freedom, come. Never hide in darkness, find your sword, then keep on chasing, please. Ooh. Seek away to daybreak, fighting shadows to the end. Okay, we have two options. We get Messengelato. Not Messengelato, what's his face? Butleresque, or we get Petting Sessor because I can summon it. But at the same time, I'm leaning towards Butleresque so I can just summon him with Salon. Find a way to daybreak, fighting shadows to the end. What was that? It told me to, like, hurry up. What is trying to feast? You're currently fighting for your life in Monster Hunter. I see. And I'm doing fantastic. I like you. Well, thank you. I appreciate you. Hello, darkness, my old friend. Another universe? I would love that. I got Derpy and Tiger plushie from K-pop Demon Hunters. Ah, I want one. Make a deck called the Phantom Thief for this stream. Ooh, cool. Can't wait to see it. And then that puts Angeli back into the deck. I couldn't go across space. I hate the feeling of falling on theme park rides. Orbit is just constant free falling. I guess. I kind of want this. A little bit of a negate. I'm trying to make sure that Messengelato ends up in the deck. I kind of also want to get rid of Hoot Cake. No. No. Don't tell me you're gonna do that. That's diabolical. That's wild. But you know what? It's fine. It's fine. Wait, hold on. Stop. Okay, I gotta lock in. Okay, let me activate it. 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 And then we're gonna put you and you. No. Yes. And then we're gonna put you and then you. And then we're going to... Oh, stop! Stop! In the name of love! Please, 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 please! Please, please, no! No, no! Ah! I think I have to give up the turn. Can I summon you? I can't do anything with that. I'm just gonna give up my turn. I can't really wait. Shaggy shenanigans. Stop asking questions! Is this turning into a Spanish soap opera show? What do you mean? And top left. Oh, hold on. Nibiru no yo ake. Hatanaki yoru o kirisaku kodo. Kimi o matteru suzuketai. 月明かりの下で生き残る花のように探しに行こう二人で Okay, this time I can actually get ticket. I think ticket would be beneficial because I can't even use that card again. Unless you got another Heartbeat Cellar Duster. That will throw me for a loop. Rip. Rip. Sing a new world. A whole new world. A dazzling place I've never been. A dazzling place I never knew. No one to tell us no, or where to go, or say we're only dreaming. A whole new world. A new fantastic point of view. Row, row. What is that? Zoinks orbs? Top left, then bottom left. Top, but oh, give up. Let it go, can't hold it back anymore. Let it go. Insert Shaggy and Scooby. LOL. First off, it's 1 duster per copy. I forgot, but I appreciate that. Okay. That's one thing I love about James. James always like covers the ban list, so it's really nice because I ain't reading all of that. We can work with this. Honestly, we can work with this. Unless whatever this is. Your opponent cannot target this card with card effects, that's fine. Cannot be destroyed by opponent's card effects, that's fine. The card defense position, inflict double, that's fine. The snow glows white on the mountain tonight. Not a footprint to be seen. A kingdom of isolation. And it looks like... What anime is it from that you sang before? Which one? Fairly Odd Parents. I sang Fairly Odd Parents. And I sang Aladdin's Whole New World. I sang... If it's ROM, don't tell me to watch. I don't watch that category. That's fine. I don't know which song you're thinking of. Were you referring to me? We can put this card in our hand because we have a no, we don't have a fairy on the field, so we have to put this one in our hand. Ooh, we're gonna summon Hoot Cake. Hoot Cake, Hoot Cake, Hoot Cake, Hoot Cake. We're gonna go ahead and summon Hoot Cake. And then we're gonna special summon Petting Sesor. Are you gonna let me? Imagine Timmy Turner in an anime. That would be lit. Voros Rider. Have a good day. Well, are you leaving, Lucien? Thank you so much for coming in. I appreciate it. My side is suddenly hurting. More important, surely you can't go further on board breakers. LOL. Special summon Angeli. Angeli. You're at work? You were talking about the Japanese one? Yeah, it's romance, yeah. So you wouldn't like it. In fact, it's very niche. So I wouldn't recommend it to literally anyone, really. Oh, stop! Hatanaki yoru o kirisaku kodo kimi o matteru suzuketai. Just grab anything because we don't got time. Tsuki akari no shita de hoki nokoru hana no yoni sagashi ni iko. Do we even have a card? We do. Beautiful. Futari de. Don't think. Don't wink. Just go. Do 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 do. Oh please. Please, please, please don't. Ooh. Just like to go quickly, I'm not gonna think about it. No, I believe. No, stop! Yes. No! Stop, stop, stop! We just gotta attack. We don't have time. Stop! I don't even think I can attack with Petting Cessor. We don't have time. We're gonna attack with Petting Cessor because we're a little bit selfish, okay? Stop! Please! Oh! Okay. Whew! Not really ideal, but we couldn't do much with the time we had. End phase. We're just gonna attack then. I'm just gonna activate this and get rid of 2 cards. We'll take Butler-esque. We'll leave whatever the other thing was. I don't even know what I hit. Turn off toggle? Ooh. Ooh. What could you possibly announce? Ooh. I can chase the clouds far into the sky, hear the forest sounds. I actually meant to put him in my hand, but it's fine. As time passes by, if this is a dream, please don't wake me up. I just wanna rest in this lovely place with this nostalgic song in our hearts. There is some magic that cannot depart when it comes to love. Surely one day it'll be there in the passing of time. 2 seconds to speak. Literally. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. You see, I don't know what the face down cards are, so I do try to move those out of the way as much as possible. But I could have done like a whole bunch of other combo stuff, but I didn't. Because you never know when they have like Battle Fader or something, or Effect Veiler or whatever. Have y'all ever done the L Fortnite dance IRL? No. I don't. That's way too much. Like, you're doing too much. I believe it's like you put an L to your forehead and then like move your legs like, oh, it's like really exaggerated. Like how you would expect like Boo Boo the Fool to dance, you know? Like literally, like, you know that meme where it's like a jester doing a dance for the goth baddie? Like that. Not a jester, is it? Clown. Because I think the jester makes fun, so I think it was clown. I think the closest thing to like emotes that I've done are Mabby emotes. You know, like the dancing emote, I do that. Because it's just so funny. It like nobody dances like that, but it's so funny. It's like you could kind of see I was trying it, but it didn't really work. Nice. Nice, Jank. It was great. You had me worried. Sorry, but you gotta go. See ya. Well, thank you so much for coming in, Cole. It's always lovely to see you. What matchmaking paired against Platinum? Oh, this is not matchmaking. This is duel room. I'm dueling with my viewers. You can hop in too if you want. We have about an hour left. It is first come, first serve. Playing in town square. Many. Okay, Sanic is going in. And you know what? It's interesting because Sanic is usually the first one in. So the fact that we're like 3 or 4 duels in when Sanic appears is kind of interesting to me. Can I bring WF Fiendsmith toy box? Just because I don't like Fiendsmith, but you can bring it, but I'm going to use this deck. You know what I mean? So if you walk in with some really mega meta deck, like, I'm not going to stop you. You can do that. But will it be fun for you to just win? You know what I mean? I'll have fun either way. Many stars, many flowers, many caves, many fruit, the springs. It's been 3 duels in. It feels like way more than that, though. Like, it feels like I've dueled more. But Sanic is usually number 1. Unless they were number 1 and then they went back in line. Which is fine. You can do that. If you're like the first person in and you know you got time for another duel, you're allowed to sit back at the table again. I don't mind. Sanic is not as fast as he used to. Yeah, he used to be as fast as a Sonic Boom, right? The Sanic Boom. Many flowers, many caves, many fruit, the falls, fragrant flowers, the winter's graceful moon. I love Mabby. Mabby is so nice, and it's one of those like comfort games for me. And you know what? I've actually been doing Shine Seeker. Everybody clap for me. Clap, clap, clap. Because I've literally been doing Shine Seeker. I used all of them yesterday. And I did a couple of, what's it called? Tech-toons on my own. On my own. Off stream, no friends. I have no friends, and that's okay. I don't need them. Anyway, I do my best all on my own. And I just rather be alone, I have no friends. Thank you, James. Thank you, James. And you had pasta for lunch? Yeah, same. Nice, twins. Honestly, that's one reason why I'm in a good mood. Because pasta, I don't think you understand how much I love pasta. Like, pasta can change, like, everything. If I have pasta, I feel good. Like, that one meme. What did it go? Like, if pasta has 10,000 fans, I am one of them. If pasta has 1 fan, that is me. If pasta has no fans, I am dead. If the world hates pasta, then I am against the world. Gotta make sure I click the right thing. Macaroni enjoyer. I love all forms of pasta. That's macaroni. That's rigatoni. That's fettuccine. That's spaghetti. That's angel hair. Every pasta you can think of, I enjoy it. I don't think you'll want your cards on board before the monster effects. It's a big oof. Cause a supernova. Supernova. I guess that's this guy. What he do? Ooh, that's diabolical. That's fine. I got that supernova. Ooh. I hope she made lots of that spaghetti. Da 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 in your teeth. Did you know that's a song? Eat it up, eat it up, eat it up, eat it, oh, eat it up. Have you ever casted some kind of spell? What do you mean? Listening as an upstanding Italian descendant, thank you for preaching the joys of pasta. Yes! We love spaghetti. Are you really Italian? I'm sorry, I'm sick. For anyone who does, if this is your first time here and this is your first impression of me, I'm low-key sorry, but I'm also low-key okay with that. Because I'm sick pretty often, I guess. But hopefully you catch me on a better day next time. Eat it up, eat it up, eat it, oh, eat it, oh, eat it up. Oof. I'm just gonna go ahead and get this guy. I don't know, something about these guys intimidate me. Yeah, my great-grandparents were Sicilian, the part of the mob. I knew who are y'all, lol. We love to hear it. I could have been Italian, like, I don't know, like, pasta is everything. I love it. And Italian people have, like, the best anime openings. And you can fight me on that. Because, like... like, GX, Pokemon... I mean, Pokemon GX. That's wild. But, Yu-Gi-Oh! GX. Yu-Gi-Oh! Yu-Gi-Oh! It's not just a game. Yu-Gi-Oh! 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 GX. Da-na-na-na. Na 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 na. Detective Conan had a great opening as well. Mermaid Melody. I thought it was an Italian show all this time. Oh, Italy also has Winx Club. It fell off the deep end, but I will always remember the original, like first 4 seasons. And I think we peaked at season 4, but we're not even gonna go into it. And then we also had, what else was from Italy? Angel's Friends. Angel's Friends was a banger of a series. It's not just a game. The ones that help the... I see. In terms of Italian animators, goes hard. Yes, I loved Winx Club, and I think I always will love Winx Club. But it's more like I love who you were, not what you became. Like, I don't want to remember, because the reboot, I don't care what they say, it evidently uses AI. I'm sorry. And I have beef with generative AI, so I'm not going to go into that whole debacle again. But then after like season 5, or I guess even season 6. So season 4 was peak. That was Enchantix. Enchantix. Oh, Enchantix. Color so blinding. Wonderful, magical, wonderful dimensions. Would you be my superhero phase? What do you mean? How'd you end up sick again? I have no idea, Dime. Like, I literally don't even know, but welcome in. I saw you earlier. Wonderful, magical, wonderful. Need some emergency. Quickly order before sickness takes. LOL. I'm already sick. Like, I'm like into the thick of it right now. Wonderful Enchantix. Incredible power, incredible wisdom, Winx. We are Winx. That was everything. Like, Enchantix. Oh. And then I love that Winx also handled deeper topics while still being, like, kid-friendly. Because Stella's parents were, like, going through a whole like divorce battle. It was wild. And like Stella canonically dies. Like she literally just dies because the whole idea about Enchantix. So the first 4 seasons, they gain different powers over like different things that happen. So like every fairy can like activate winks, like magic winks. We're not even gonna get into it. Basically, fairies can just use magic powers, and then there's different levels of powers. But every fairy's goal is kind of being a guardian fairy over her planet. So there are like several planets, and then every planet needs guardian fairies, right? So that was their objective. And then in season 4, you see how to become a guardian fairy, which is because of Enchantix. So Enchantix was like the 4th like level of their power, and to get Enchantix was very hard, which is why only these people could be guardian fairies, because it was strong magic that you had to meet qualifications to actually get. You can't just like, ooh, boom, you're a fairy. No. So the qualification to become an Enchantix fairy or a guardian planet like fairy was to sacrifice. And usually it came from death. So a lot of the characters died at one point. Stella was one of them. Flora was another one. So you have to like sacrifice and save someone else from your planet. Madolche still just been locked in over here with Monster Hunter. Yeah, I think I remember you saying that you were getting fried. Enchantix. Oh, Enchantix. GGGG. Power so blinding. Yeah, we're always Madolche up in here. Madolche will always be my favorite. And happy Mother's Day for everyone who celebrates. Enchantix was way past peak. What do you mean way past? Oh, like better? Yeah, they were fire. If Yu-Gi-Oh was real and dueling was real life, what deck would you use? I play Millennium deck. Ooh, Millennium, that's fire. I would use Madolche. I would be a lot more chill about it though. Like, I know like some people are like, I would die for this deck. You know, like, I would not start fights. I would just stay in my lane. Cosmo. I'm not Cosmo B. Glow Up Bulb. We love Glow Up Bulb. You're so cute. I don't get enough gems on the daily. You would use Cubic. Cubic is cool too. Shadal is cool. Evil Swarm is cool. Fright Fur is cool. Tunes. I love Tunes. I would go to Tunes probably. Like, I would love to do Tunes. Tunes are really fun. I would love to do a deck that are one of the like fun ones or like win condition ones, like Exodia. Not Exodia Obliterate, but like regular get all 5 in your hand and then win. I love that. And I also love the idea of Destiny board, but Destiny board is so impractical in modern play. You would be Tenpai Sky Striker fair. Card games on motorcycles, literally. 5Ds was amazing. I love 5Ds. 5Ds is my favorite. It was not my childhood. I'm pretty sure I was already either like an older teen or adult when 5Ds came out. I don't really remember. I don't even really know, but I definitely grew up on the original. LOL. And yes, good luck on the match, James. This guy can negate anything, right? I think I remember. He just negates whatever he wants. And it's not even once per turn. Bro just decides to negate it. That is wild. Like, how you win against that? Has anyone tried the new deck cards, the new illusion monsters? I have not. But if anybody else has tried it, negotiation. But yeah, I love the darker topics that Wings Club had while still being like fun and like fresh. Like Musa's mom. Like, that whole thing was also a debacle. So, like, Stella's parents, they were having, like, some sort of custody battle. So they were, like, fighting over Stella and who should raise her. And they were using her as, like, a bargaining chip to, like, attack the other one. So Stella felt, like, horrible about it. There was the whole Sky and Brandon situation, which was wild. Basically, Prince Sky was the prince of whatever planet it was. Doesn't matter. Don't like the guy. And then Brandon was his attendant. And then basically at the beginning of the series, they flipped it. So basically Brandon said that he was Prince Sky. And Sky said that he was Brandon, his attendant. They did it to avoid assassins. Basically, they would target Brandon instead of Sky, keeping Sky safe, which was the objective. That's already a complex storyline. And then there was a whole cheating situation because Sky was in love with Bloom, but Sky was engaged to Diaspora. Yusei, best pro tag save people. Yeah, I love Yusei. I think Yusei is one of the most, and this is why 5Ds is my favorite, because it was, again, with the darker topics. Like, I don't care about high school kids doing high school things. I'm sorry, GX. You were funny, but you're not that deep, in my opinion. If you love comedy, go for it. GX is fun. But I like the darker, more mature topics. So I love the idea of, like, Domino and Satellite being these, like, entirely different towns. And then Yusei, he didn't care. He didn't care if he would get in trouble. He didn't care. He just did what was right no matter what. And then he was also, like, he was aware of, like, different positions and stuff. Like, when he met Leo and whoever her name was it, like, Leah? I don't even know. But, you know, the twins, he was aware that he looked bad. You know, like, he knew what his, like, position was. And he didn't want to put them in a bad situation, which I really appreciate. He was a good guy. Like, in general, he was a good guy. And I appreciate that. And then Carly straight up dies in the beginning. And then Atlas was not playing games. She died and he was still interested. We love that about him. He was loyal. What does custody battle mean? Basically, so about Stella and her parents. Basically, they were getting ready to divorce. And then they were fighting over who could best raise Stella. And then they would be like, they would fight about her. And then, like, oh, Stella doesn't like this kind of thing. Or Stella needs this kind of education. And then Stella would be, like, in the middle of it. But Stella, when she was with her friends, was very, like, very carefree. And then, like, she basically put on a different mask and persona around her friends. Then she seemed like an airheaded, like, dumb blonde kind of person. Until you learn more about her story and how she's just, like, masking who she is a little bit. So that's why, especially season 4, because in season 1, everybody was trying to get used to each other. And if you saw some of the things that, like, Stella was saying about, like, Musa, like, because Musa had the whole thing with Riven, and Riven didn't like Musa, but Musa was in love with Riven, and she was like, oh, basically your man won't look your way. How do you feel? Oh, it was rough. And they were all like, it was a debacle. So, like, seasons 1 and 2 were low-key rocky. And there was even an episode where later on, there's a character named Aisha who gets involved with the Winx Club, and she becomes, like, the next member. But Stella, like, literally straight up forgot about her. And they were like, yeah, the 5 of us did it. And then Aisha starts crying. She's like, there's 6. It was rough. But to be fair, they were all, like, getting to know each other and stuff. Okay, so, I'm cooked. You see, James is gonna win no matter what. Because he has Nigeria Beast. So, okay, I activate Rebeca. Okay, just discard 2. And then, you know what I mean? And then negate it. Oh, but if I start my combo, then, okay, bam. So, yeah. In general, Yusei was the only normal... Not the other... LOL. No, I like them all. I like them all. I think all of the characters are phenomenal in 5Ds. And thank you so much for the hydrate. I appreciate it. On low-key, I need it. But yes, James is definitely gonna win because you'll see. There's even no point to do Rekaki. James, do you like your life? Did you find relief? And at the same time, look at this. I have both message-a-lottos. Like, that wouldn't have helped me either way, but like, look, I'll show you. But Carly is my favorite character from 5Ds. I love Carly. But I love all of the characters a lot. Like, I think all of them are great, except maybe the twins, because they're kids. Like, you know what I mean? I just don't like kids like that. I could do without kids. And they're straight up kids. Like, I'm not talking about, like, the OG Yu-Gi-Oh! Where they're, you know, like, teens. They're straight up kids. So I think they were the ones that I liked the least. But even then, I didn't hate them. They were just not my favorite. But I loved Yusei. I loved Carly. I love Atlas. Although I like Atlas more because of his loyalty. Because he wasn't really like a sweet character. You know, like I wouldn't describe him as like a truly good character. But he had a lot of good aspects. So not perfect, but a good, like good overall. Don't worry, most of us don't like kids. LOL. I didn't mean it like that though. I feel bad, you know? To be fair, Gear were cool. Gear Dragon. So they had a cool deck. It's just, I don't feel like, to be honest, like I don't like, this is one reason why I don't like kids in media. Because what did you go through? Like, be so for real. What did you go through? What possible trauma could you possibly have at like 7 years old? You know what I mean? Unless you're like a rare person, like Alan from D Gray Man. His whole situation was shockingly bad. From like being orphaned to being taken to the circus, getting adopted by Mana, which you would think was a good thing, but he didn't even love Alan, so we're not even gonna go into it. We're not even gonna go into it. But basically, Alan had a really traumatic life. So I allow Alan specifically. And there are like some other characters, like Slane's Alnoa. Alnoa is Slane, who grew up in slavery, basically. Not even basically, literally. He literally was a slave at the start of the movie, or the series. But like, especially how the twins were from Domino. Like, they weren't even from Satellite. Which I could understand if they were from Satellite. At least they would have some trauma there. But like, you know what I mean? Like, teens are different though, because teens still have life experience. Oh, we have both messenger-lottos in our hand. That's bad. And I'm doing amazing, Brony. How are you? This is rough. Those who have seen your face draw back in fear. And thank you so much for the watch streak. I really appreciate it. We're not gonna go into start explaining 50% of the plot. LOL. I try not to. I try not to. But like, I derail. I can't help it. Ooh, spell negated. I even realized. I think they realized. Oh, did they? Was it Forbidden Lance or something? Yeah, it was Forbidden Chalice. Okay, I see. I feel so much better now that you're gone forever. And the reason why I didn't do XYZ is because immediately when I do, they can shuffle 2 back, you know? So, what do you do? Hello? Yu-Gi-Oh was... I'm getting tired of the OG Yu-Gi-Oh anime intros, really? I don't think I ever saw 5Ds. Oh, it was really good. I love 5Ds. I would really recommend, if you don't like stories featuring, like, young people, like, too young, then I think 5Ds is probably your best bet at really enjoying Yu-Gi-Oh! Because the original series, it was great, but it features, like, kids who... Not kids, teens, who are... Their whole thing is, like, friendship, basically. Unless you have, like, Atem. Like, Atem is, like, a full-on pharaoh from the past. So, and then, like, Pegasus. But even then, Pegasus is more of a side character. But, like, Yugi, Tristan, Joey... But you see, exactly, this is what I mean. Because, like, Joey had the whole trauma with his sister, you know what I mean? Like, this is why teens are a little bit more valid in anime than kids. Because they can have trauma. Or, and I feel like trauma makes a good character, you know what I mean? Like, it's easy to be a good person when everything in your life is good. You know what I mean? Like, what have you gone through? What have you gone through? Yu-Gi-Oh! Brains was like dark human experimentation dark. Whoa. Whoa, now you have intrigued me. You've intrigued me. You've intrigued me, Christopher. I have never seen Brains. I saw Zexal, which to me, Zexal was definitely a downgrade from 5Ds. Because I love 5Ds. Like, I can't even talk about it too much because we'll spend the whole stream talking about it. But I love 5Ds. Basically everything about 5Ds I enjoyed. I don't think there was anything that I really hated other than Lasagna. You know, what's his name? I call him Lasagna. I don't even know. And then who's the guy Lasagna works for? I don't even know. But those two, I don't like them. But like other than... And even when I say I don't like them from a personal standpoint. From a character standpoint, it makes sense. And I appreciate them. In the series, in their context. Top left, then bottom left, literally. You know what? I might, because there's no chance I'm winning this. Because they have Queen Tiramisu. So, James, thank you so much. You know what? No, I'm gonna wait. Because you know why? Because James is a YouTuber, and you should definitely check out James if you can. But they post a lot of the videos, like dual, what's it called? Replay. So, if they're making this a video, like, oh, like, how does madolche, like, you know what I mean? Like, they could make content out of this, and I don't want to take that from them, you know? If you like 5Ds, Reigns is up your alley. I'm interested. You definitely caught my eye, Christopher. Because there's some things that I really like that like, there are tropes that I like when shows have it. Because it immediately adds intrigue in some way. So for me, I know it's going to sound crazy, but like cannibalism is up there. Human experimentation is also up there. And I like characters who are kind despite all of everything that they go through, you know? Like Alan, if you watch the entire series of The Gray Man, you know that he's a good person. Like after everything, he's a good person. And then Slain, he morally gray, but... you cannot deny that what he did made sense. And if it was me in that situation, I also would have been evil. You know what I mean? Or like in Magical Girl Lirika Nanoha, there was a character who was also human experimented on, and they were still kind. So I like them. Or like the Black Butler, CL, the Phantom Hive Manor. All of these servants had a reason why they were there. Like, the maid was an assassin. The gardener was like a human experimentation thing as well. And I just like these darker pieces of story, because you know these characters are good characters. Like, she was an assassin, but yet gave everything. Like, when given a chance, she chose to leave that life behind, and I appreciate it. Basically, you like trauma, that's it. I like trauma. Yeah, that's true. Because if everything is happy all the time, I feel like it's boring. You know, it's boring, like Snore. What, like, tell me what the anime is about if there's no trauma. You know what I mean? Like, what is it about? Like, even any anime you can think of, there's some sort of trauma, like some sort of, because then why would you care about the character unless they've been through something? You know what I mean? Like, why? I can't think of even one thing. Like, even WaifuStreams, I love him, he's my favorite character, and he has that whole, like, I'm not gonna get into it, but basic yeah, I can't talk about it. But it's kind of severe if you know that, like, story. And, you know, Alois is not a good character. He's like a main antagonist, but he comes around at the end. But, like, tell me about your personality. Like, every anime with a good character has some sort of trauma. That's what makes it good. Do you read manga? Sometimes, but not always. Because, like, for example, the The Gray Man manga, I read that because I'm in love with The Gray Man. I'd do anything. I need that content injected in my veins. But a lot of times I pretty much go for the anime almost exclusively, unless there's definitely, like, I would say like 85% of the time I'm going anime, and then like the rest is manga. You got a good at recommendation? No, you got a great recommendation. Okay, what is it? Let me hear it. And I prefer if the anime sticks with the manga, usually, because it gets confusing otherwise. Like, when Oran High School Host Club ended, I knew the manga was ongoing. So I was like, okay, let me read the manga. And then I read it, and I was confused. Nothing was the same. They changed so many plot points. I mean, there was a lot of things that stayed the same, I won't lie. But minor details they changed out of nowhere for no reason. So it got confusing. Like, oh, where am I? Where am I now? Sailor Moon open world game when? Ooh, let me know. Let me know when they come up with one, Astra. I'm in. I love Sailor Moon, and Sailor Moon is great. And immediately what I think of when I think of Sailor Moon, some people literally think of Serena first. No, for me it's Zoisite and Malachite. It's named 3 Days of Happiness. Really? I'm a little bit scared because I don't like romance and I don't like slice of life. It's, again, not exclusive. How dare you do Maxi right now? How dare you? How dare you? Not in my house. Not in my house. Not in my stream. Just kidding. Oh, jeez. Ugh. And it's Draco Tail. Okay. You gotta commit again, right? Like, you just gotta commit, right? Like, what am I gonna do? I wish I saw it. I had it in Jelly, but I didn't even see it, so. What? You're gonna take my monster now? Is that what's happening? No. No, okay, it's fine. James, do you like your life? Maxi is super Sentai hero we deserve, but not the one people need. LOL. Was too deep. I was gonna say something. You just need to read the first 3 chapters and you are hooked. If it's slice of life or romance, I probably am not interested. I know I mentioned a romance anime before with Nibiru no yo age hatanaki yoru, but that's already kind of an exception because I played the game where that's from. So it was based on a game. And I knew the entire plot point already. Like, I knew everything that was going to happen because I played the game. 果てなき夜を切り裂くこと君を待ってる続けたい月明かりの下で吹き残る花のように No! I can't activate my effect! This is rough. 二人でいらにびろの夜明け And you and I There's a new land Angels in flight My sanctuary My sanctuary now Where fears and lies Melt away I just find slice of life extremely boring. And like this is why I also was not really a fan of Freeren. While I love the character, like thank you so much for the characters. I'll take it from here. You already activated both your effects. So I'm gonna put you away and you away and then attack you. And you and I, there's a new land. Feel free to say more because I'm leaning towards not reading it. Just because, like, you gotta hit me with something. Like, Kingdom Hearts. Yes, I love Kingdom Hearts. You're making me want to play again. I want to play again myself. Honestly, like, I'm tempted to kind of buy the one on Steam. Because there's like a whole... There's a whole bundle on Steam. And, I want to play it. It's kind of expensive, though. Sailor Moon who didn't shoot off into stratosphere like Dragon Ball, lol. Wow. I ended up throwing my phone, which is why I screamed a little bit. And my phone is okay. And this is the phone that I literally, that the screen, like the battery popped off and I didn't put the adhesive back on the screen. So it's like so funny. It's so funny it's still working and it didn't crack anymore because I straight up threw that thing. It's funny because all the sea hand trap insects are actually Sentai looking guys and no joke. Have a giant robot card, of course, insect. I see. Ooh, and you and I. Is it my turn? Like, are you still playing on my turn? Excuse me, this is my turn, Kuribo. Just kidding. Let me do that. Hydrate. Oh. No, I don't need another main phase. Hatanaki yoru. Oh. I didn't need a main phase. Kirisaku kodo. Kimi o matte. Did I not hit no? Did I click yes by accident? And you and I, there's a new land. Angels in flight. When you walk away, you don't hear me say, please, oh baby, don't go. Simple and clean is the way that you're making me feel tonight. It's hard to let it go. You're giving me too many things lately. You're all I need. Oh no, you smiled at me and said, wish I could prove I love you, but does that mean I have to walk on water? When we are older, you will understand what I meant when I said no. I don't think life is quite that simple. When you walk away, you don't hear me say, please, oh baby, don't go. Simple and clean is the way that you're making me feel tonight. It's hard to let it go. The daily things like this and that and what that keep us all busy are confusing me. That's when you came to me and said, don't get me wrong, I love you, but does that mean I have to meet your father? When we are older, you will understand. It's enough when I say so, and maybe some things are that simple. When you walk away, you don't hear me say, please, oh baby, don't go. Simple and clean is the way that you're making me feel tonight. It's hard to let it go. Hold me. Whatever reminds me of this morning is a little later on. Regardless of warnings, the future doesn't scare me at all. Nothing's like before. Unable to make ends meet in Japan with his part-time job, 20-year-old Kusunoki prepares to sell the last of his possessions. After visiting a library to sell books, the clerk tells Kusunoki... Oops. Okay. Rob. Hold me. Whatever reminds me of this morning is a little later on. Regardless of warnings, the future doesn't scare me at all. Oh shoot. Nothing's like before. Oh. You know, I haven't listened to that song since I last sang part of that song. I'm telling you, like, my brain just needs a minute and then I'll load the whole song. Hold me. Whatever reminds me of this morning is a little later on. Regardless of warnings, the future doesn't scare me at all. Nothing's like before. Oh yeah. Regardless of warnings. Are you gonna... Okay. You giving me too many things lately. You're all I need. Oh no, You smiled at me and said, wish I could prove I love you, but does that mean I have to walk on water? When we are older, you will understand. It's enough when I said no. And hello, Chronos. Welcome in. And welcome in. How you doing? What did you play today? And if you need to go, I 100% understand. Take your time. Come back when you're able. But I appreciate the raid so much. Yeah. When you walk away, you don't hear me say, please, oh baby, don't go. Simple and clean is... I actually want Petting Cessor back. No, I already have a Petting Cessor. So I think it's more imperative to get him back into the deck. Yeah, these two. Ooh. Yes, we want Angeli. Angeli is very helpful in our hand. We don't want Mess and Gelato. Put him back in the deck. And then we want you gone. And... yeah, I don't know. This guy's the weaker one, so I'm just going to put those two back. Oh, yeah. Oh. You did Pokemon Fire Red today. Ooh, that's lit. Oh, I want to play Fire Red again. I mean, I can. It's not that expensive, so I'm able. You're just kind of inspiring me. You don't need to read the plot out loud. Just read it in silence later. I see, I see. Ooh, yeah. I wonder if that's like it for now, because I'm worried that they're gonna cook next turn. So I'm gonna see if I can do anything. I don't think I can. We're just gonna have to like let it go. You know, like Elsa. And thank you so much for the raid, Kronos. I hope you had a good time. 7th gym leader badge. Alright. You're almost at the end. Just one more. And then, of course, the Elite Four. Ooh, what is this? No. I don't want it. I'm scared. And I believe I have you. Yes. I'm scared. Like, actually so scared. I don't want to mess with Dracotail. We're gonna go ahead and grab Ticket, because Ticket will help us the next turn if we need a next turn. I don't have Ash. I might, like, in general, I think I have one. Not in this deck, though. That's all he can do? What is he doing? Ooh. Fusion Summon. Okay. When he Fusion Summons, I'm gonna get rid of him. Oh, I didn't realize! Dang it. Ah, that's rough. Okay. That's unfortunate. Okay. Well, that's fine. That's fine. We grew on opposite sides of town. You played in the I played in the sandbox. You played on the ground. Made reservations before. You made burgers working the drive-thru. But lately it seems like after we've grown up, money always makes the best of us lose touch. Leaving you unread, so much left unsaid. I'm sorry that I hurt you. It's not really much of an excuse. I tried so hard to be cool, hanging out with all the wrong people. And lately it seems like now that we've grown... Ooh, I should have flipped over ticket. Lately it seems like now that we've grown up. Ooh, I don't have the card I want, actually. So we'll just get ticket again, I guess. No, I'll get tea break. Leaving you unread. So much left unsaid. I'm sorry that I hurt you. It's not really much of an excuse. Of course I tune in during an ad break. No! If you have Ash... Okay. You need to bounce. I think so. I think it will be fine. I tried so hard to be cool. And I don't have a beast on the field, so I need to grab a beast. Grab the beast! And then get rid of you. Honestly, why did I do that? Oh, because I already had it in jelly, so I didn't need one. So grab Messengelato. Then activate Messengelato. And then we're just gonna grab a Madolche Knight. Set this guy. I don't even need that. Banish and jelly. Know that we've grown up. Money always makes the best of us lose touch. And then I'm gonna grab a tea break because we are running out of space. Alright, and then we're gonna go ahead and do this. We're gonna do that. We'll put you here. Then put you. I really should have chose Messengelato, but it's fine. I should have chose this, but it's fine. We want Butler-esque back in our hand. Then shuffle you if we can. Okay, I wasn't sure if he could because I feel like his effect was. It doesn't matter because, sure. I mean, like, it doesn't matter because we can just attack. Because they have no cards on the field at all, so... Ooh, day to night, dark to light. And hello, Avery! This took longer than it should have. Did it really? For the sands of time. Let the years like the gears of a clock unwind. In your mind, walk through time back to... And happy Sunday! And hello, Abby! I'm sorry, I just saw your message. Play Chris Font. LOL. You'll be around early for tomorrow's stream? Nice! We're happy to hear it. AFK Journey will be a fun day. Is Zero in chat still? Because they're here in the duel room, but they're not ready. You've been here since before the stream started. That's crazy. But I do believe you, Dime. Thank you for being here early, on time. I appreciate it. It's always nice. It really is nice when I see people like redeem. Because I know Dime redeemed second. So I saw that. And then, you know, it's nice. And I like to see the little bakery check-ins too. If you can't get one of the numbers. Oh! Look at this. These were cute. And thank you for stopping in the bakery. I appreciate it. It's like a nice way to say like, oh, I'm here without me like bringing like too much attention to it. Because I'm assuming the person who redeems that and doesn't say like hi or anything doesn't want to be spoken to. All the clock unwinds. day to night. What do you mean change my weapon? I'm gonna have to refund that because I don't know what you want. We're not playing Mabby right now. Let the years like the gears of a clock unwind. In your mind walk through time back to better days. Memories like a dream wash tears away. Like a star in the sky, darkness can't reach you. Light the night, joy is light till the new dawn. Let go of your old face, full of gloom and spite. With this mask I ask to borrow your light. I need to remember to refund it because they changed how the layout looks for anyone who doesn't know. Over on like Twitch Studio, it does not look the same as it once did. And I don't know where they moved the button to. Because it used to be really simple, but now it's not. Okay. I think that's fine for now. Because this is the first turn. I don't really like to go first. I always like to go second. I hate change. Honestly, me too a little bit. Because I focus on like routine and habit. And the button to refund people used to be right on the stream menu. And I don't really understand why they changed it. Like, I don't see a single benefit. We're gonna return these two. I should have done hoot cake, to be honest, but... no, we don't want mess and gelato. We want petting Cessler, though. Because the whole combo starts with petting Cessler. And I'm afraid of whatever that is. I'm afraid of all I am. My mind feels like a foreign land. Ooh, please carry me, carry me, carry me. I spent all of this love I saved. We were always a losing game. Small town boy in a big arcade. I got addicted to a losing game. Oh, oh. All I know, loving you is a losing game. Yes! Ooh, 2, 4, 6, 8. Who do we appreciate? They keep making stupid changes. Stop letting some blank code. I can't actually see that. I have to let it. Upstart code monkey making needless user interface changes. Upstart goblin. Got addicted to a losing game. You know what? I don't think I'm gonna go crazy. I think I'm just gonna summon hoot cake. You know, for the giggles. What is that? I'm glad I did it. Oh shoot, I didn't mean to activate that one. I thought that was on the field. I mean, I guess. We got addicted to a losing game. Ooh. Oh. All I know. Loving you is a losing game. You can't special summon from extra deck. Ooh. What? There's no monster on the field though. So this whole thing doesn't matter. Because they don't have a monster. Unless they special summon. Okay, yeah. Oh. Okay. When the opponent activates a card or effect that targets this monster you control, you can banish this card from the graveyard, negate the effect. Okay. I'm not really afraid of that. We got addicted to a losing game. Oh. Oh. know, all I know is that loving you is a losing game. I don't need your games, game over. Hit me with this roller coaster. Have you learned to use your link? LOL. My link what? Like my link Sistart? Or do you mean Meowful? I haven't used Meowful. No, not Meowful. What is it? Meowcaron? All I know, all I know. I wanted to make space for this card. So we can activate this. And then we can get Angeli. We don't even need Angeli, because Angeli's effect... Yes, we need Angeli, actually. Then we activate Angeli's effect. And then we go ahead and get Messengelato. I don't need your game over. Hit me with this roller coaster. Ooh. Oh, all I know, all I know. And then we put those two back. Sure. Palaces of silver and gold. And hello, Subsonic Drop. Welcome in. You just got here watching your PlayStation series stop working, so I can't join you. Oh, that's A-okay. Your friend says GG. You're gonna head to that game. Nice, nice. Have fun. And always take your time. Is all good, sub. We can put this one in our hand, so we're just gonna take Petting Sessor. We have enough, but it's fine. Like, I always hold my breath because, like, Battle Fader is a thing, right? All I know is that loving you is a losing game. Oh, oh. All I know. This is gonna be probably the last duel. Yeah. Because, similar to others, I am actually gonna be celebrating Mother's Day. So, I don't want to stay too long. GG, GG. You don't want to go second against me if you don't play Super Poly. I see. But yeah, that's kind of how I feel about some of the Mabby changes, Dime. I don't understand. Like, I could understand if I understand why a certain change was made, then okay, I'm in. But like stuff like the quest icon changing, why? Who does that benefit? Does a new player go and look at it and they're like, yeah, this is a better layout? You know, like, personally, I think it makes it look a little bit worse for the old players when it does nothing for new players. It's like when Blanid was released. Not everyone was happy about Blanid because then, like, all those years of work that you spent to get to that level kind of gets nullified, you know? So it kind of sucks, but at least you can understand because there's not going to be a new player who wants to start from zero and never be able to PvP anyone, you know? And then go through all of that. So I understand that change. Yeah, the dungeon guide was also an issue. Like, I don't know why they changed the dungeon guide. The UI doesn't look much better. I mean, I guess I get it because I don't know, like because I guess we have more listed before. I wish they put all of the compensation, like all of the items we had been like holding on to in there. I wish they had sent it to the mailbox. Then I wouldn't have a problem with it. And if they fit the menu to the actual screen, because I have to like drag it off the screen a little bit so that I could see the bottom of it which kind of sucks. Like, I wish it just like auto-sized to whatever your resolution was. We grew up at sides of town. After I got used to it, new is easier for me. It looks better, but now it's bigger and I can't even resize it. Exactly, that's my issue. But it is easier to operate, because before you'd be like, oh, you know, like Bari Dungeon is in the 3rd row, so we have to like look at Bari Dungeon in the 3rd row. And there was multiples of the same dungeon, like Magmel was written twice. I just wish it was resizable. And I'm doing amazing. I'm happy you're here, Roar. And you're gonna hear me roar louder than a lion. Yeah, we might not get to it because we normally end in 2 hours and we have 4 minutes until the 2-hour mark. So this is likely to be the last battle. Battle. You wanna win it. Ooh, that's diabolical. That's diabolical. You're just gonna leave my Madeline defenseless like that? That's crazy. But you know what? Even if I lose, then I got to hit once, you know? And they unceremoniously just Thanos snapped all my dungeon rewards. Honestly, that's how I feel, because I had a lot of stuff in there. Because I almost never redeem that stuff, including reforges. There are reforges in there that just evaporated. I don't even like the change where they like made equipments like rarity. You know what I mean? Like, oh, this is masterful, this is handiwork. Maybe this is my old brain. Maybe it's a better system, but to be honest, I'm not really the biggest fan of the... Because it takes so much space. Like, I don't want to read all that. And I can't even put it in the dressing room. Okay, let's have a take 2. Stay away from me, or else I'm soon to be a robot slave inside ready. Not the Ash Blossom. What is this? This is Loki, like... How? And the terrible thing is, even if I like XYZ, I have no spell. Madolche spell. So... there's no point, right? So we might as well just battle and see what happens. Oh, it's Ash Blossom. They had 2 Ash Blossoms. I guess we could have sis-tarded, but like... let's just see. You drew every brick, that's rough. You still have time. I actually want to try a cute deck, but it's totally understandable if you're ending the stream soon. Yes, I will. But thank you so much. And there's always next week. You still have time to redeem your remaining points through everyone. Thank you so much for letting me know. The unlimited Ash Blossom. I thought it was restricted to 1. I can't even get a starter. That's rough. I'm so sorry. But I got mine. I'm so sorry. And to be fair, you did stop me for like 2 turns. But honestly, most of my Mabby issues are more of nitpicks than like real problems. Other than the quest guide. Like, that was such an unnecessary change. I don't think that improved anybody's life. Ooh, 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 ooh. Many stars, many flowers, many caves, many fruit. I think I can just attack, but I'm a little bit scared at the same time. So we're just gonna grab 2 of these. Because I don't know what these face downs are, right? So I wanna... Many stars, many flowers, many caves, many fruit, the falls, fragrant flowers, the winters, graceful moon. Melfi, I love Melfi, but there's just something really confusing about them to me. I actually have a Melfi deck, but I suck at it. I don't know how anybody operates it. I don't really care, so we're just gonna grab anything and then just move on. Now we're gonna attack. Let's see. Ooh, yay! GG! I'm not really sure what Mabby players are even asking for. I'm not attuned to Mabby issues like I would be for Final Fantasy XIV. That's one reason why I try not to complain, because even though I play Mabby, I'm very casual about it, so I don't know everything. Like, I don't know what people are really excited about or not, which is why I'm not too passionate about really anything. Like, maybe people were asking for all of these equipment updates. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe. Am I good? Am I bad? A. Am I good? Am I bad? A. Ooh, Elo is on. Elo is such a nice person to raid to. Like, I just know they're gonna be, like, good quality. So I think I'm gonna go there because I just like Elo. Cause when the sun shines, we shine together. Told you I'd be here forever. Said I'd always be your friend. You have a nice accent, too. The attempt. How did I not draw a single starter? That is rough. And it happens, Jim. It happens. It's happened to me before too, where I draw straight up like spell cards. And it's rough. But thank you so much to everyone who dueled me. I had a lot of fun and I hope you did too. And I hope to see you next time as well. And if you didn't get to duel today, please don't be disheartened. We're gonna be here next week as well. You know the feeling all too well. And A doesn't really bother with asking for anything. We know KR is the only people they'll respond to. True though. Like, true. I just hope they don't... I hope that if anything major happens, we'll be compensated. So at least with the equipment change, they made everybody already masterful. But you know, it would be cool to visit Korea and then like see the headquarters. I don't know, it's been like a dream. I would love to see the headquarters, which is one reason why I wanted to be a soul streamer. But now that soul streamers have been evaporated, it's kind of like bleh. And it was nice to meet you. And yes, oh, your PS4 was occupied. That is a-okay. Have a good night or morning. See you guys next time. Love you guys and stay sweet. Bye. Love you.